Hello guys, how are you? First of all, I am very sorry that I was not able to upload any video maybe for 2 3 months. My home is under construction. In the meantime, I was working on a project which is nearly completed, and I want to tell you about uh, why I was working on this product, what led me to it. Well, actually, I want to give you a little background. I was preparing for UPSC exam, and the main hurdle which I faced in UPSC was lack of good test series. I mean, generally for UPSC, the test series came late, maybe 2 3 months before prelims exam. In the meantime, what I did was to read again and again and again these basic books, the standard books, and I was getting pretty bored of it. I mean, I was confused that I was learning anything from it, or is there any test I can give so that I can know where I stand. Actually, I was from the SSC background, and I know that for SSC, I used to give lot of test on test book. That's how I prepared for SSC. That's how I prepared for my government exam. So previous year exam mock test were main reason for my success, I would say, in government exam. So I tried to replicate this strategy of giving many tests again and again in UPSC, because to face it, we all know that there are some standard book which all UPSC aspirant read, and there is generally lack of a good alternative of test book, I would say, where you can train yourself to give exam again and again and better yourself. So that's why I hold my preparation for some months to solve this problem. To my great advantage, at that time AI was coming to picture, and we were getting first hand experience of the capability that AI is now advancing toward. So I thought that why not we use this model to create this UPSC like MCQ, where student like me can train themselves. And the main motive was to just give this model these standard books, train them on it, and they will do the job of creating MCQ. That's why I created this website. Its name is www.trainwithme.in. Let me show you how it look like. You can judge me on its design. I think it's good design, but you are ultimately to judge. Well, actually, as you can see, the first interface that you see is for test. Test is by default selected for now. It's prelims specific, and there are this subject that you can see. These are standard subject. You can check your prelims syllabus. You have polity, history, geography, science, environment, economic, current affair, previous year paper. What it does not have is CSET. Maybe I will add it in future. Actually, CSET required an additional training. CSET, the structure that UPSC uses for CSET are not in alignment with the structure that UPSC uses for this GS1 paper, which contain this specific subject which I mentioned already. At first, you can see this take full length test. I mean, if you are confident enough, you can start from here. And if you want to train first on this specific subject, you can click on polity. In polity, you have this Lakshmikant standard book. Everyone reads it. And then in history, you have these three books: Tamil Nadu history, class 11, 12, spectrum, and art and culture. Then in geography, you have this class 11th fundamental geography, Indian geography. I mean, you get the basic idea that for environment, we have chosen Sankar IS environment book. And for current affair, we have this Vision IS April 2025 and May 2025. I have not added June yet. That's I apologize for it. I will add it in future. What we are basically doing is we are giving this model, this vision magazine, and it's understanding it and creating UPSC structure like MCQ. That's the main point, that the MCQ should not only be okay good, but it should also follow UPSC structure, which UPSC asks. It should not be only direct type. So that's also was main focus. Okay, so let me just start a test for you. Actually, I am logged in with my own ID. I will log out to show you that you do not have to log in this site. You can use it as a guest, and if you find value in it, then of course you can log in, and this login info will use as a map to assign all your progress. Like in leaderboard, you can see your name and your score, and your fellow competitors' name and score. So yeah, let's start with something basic. Again, you don't have to log in. You can first explore, and if you like, then you can give your info. We don't ask any username or password. We just authenticate you with Gmail, just only your Gmail. So let's start with polity, and I will start. So basically, what we are doing is we are giving 100 question. Whenever you start test, the test will always start with 100 question, and this 100 question are unique to you. It's mean that we have find a system in which you can give 10,000 question, and the question will never repeat. I mean, I would not say never, because, but there are possibility that question can repeat. But we have ensured a system in which that every question is unique to you. All I'm saying is that now we have find a system in which you can train on this book, which on your standard book, and you will get better on it, and you will not feel that, oh, I'm getting repetitive question again and again. Every experience will be unique for you. And so you have this first question, which is about the report presented by National Commission for Backward Classes to Parliament. The first statement is the Commission present an annual report to the President for parliamentary discussion. The statement is very good. I think the Commission present an annual report to President, yes, and then the President give it to Parliament, which discuss on it. All reports from the Commission are directly passed in the Parliament. No, there should be a discussion. So second statement should be wrong. The President placed the Commission report before both House of Parliament along with a memorandum detailing action taken. Well, I don't know about that. So I am confused. I think first statement is true. I think second is false. So either it's A or D. So I will go with A. Actually, the result is shown when you will give all the 100 questions. And if you want to just see the result right away, then you can choose this free mode. In free mode, you will know the answer exactly at that place. So if you want explanation, you can click anywhere in this question body, click on question, and you will have this explanation. So you don't have to scroll and look for explanation anywhere. You just have to click on questions. And basically, I can say that all these questions are good, if not great, but ultimately you have to tell that what are the standard of this question. As I believe if many users will use it, then they will be able to tell how good these questions are, and actually it will help us to develop more and more reliable and valid questions. So again, you have this question. I choose an option. I'm wrong. Let me see why I'm wrong. Then I choose next. Okay, I'm right. If I go next, this no. So basically, this is free mode. You can answer right away. There is this. You can see this. I say top bar. Its design is ridiculous. We will change it. But for now, what it do is track your performance. I wanted to add this to give user a perspective, like 50% is a standard. So basically, what this red line is telling is to maintain a standard, to have this uh, arrow every time above the red line. So this is the feature which we have added to track live performance of user. Like if user can maintain a ratio, maintain this line above 50%, that means he is doing well. Use this is sidebar. You can see which question is wrong, which question is right. You can choose filter. You can choose correct. You can choose incorrect also. So basically this question you can turn filter off, and when you have given all these questions, then you just click on submit and you will get your ranking. There you can see I have done very poorly to 2 out of 200. This is leaderboard. I believe if user will use this site, this leaderboard will grow. And this is review answer. You can review it. Then you can again go to view result. This is basic stuff. So this was polity, and this is our full length test. User can give full length test every time, everywhere, with the guarantee that this full length test will not repeat and train you better and better unless you achieve those standard that you are aiming for. So this is full length test, and we have added a news section for you. Because I travel a lot, I feel the need for this news section. I generally do not have time for reading newspaper because in morning I have to go to job. So that's why it was helpful for me. That's why I added it. If anyone is reading newspaper, he or she does not have to read them. But for anyone who is also in job and in the meantime also preparing for UPSC, then of course this news can be helpful. And we have taken a great measure to see that this news that you are seeing are actually related to UPSC, not like you can see that a truck hit two people. Like this news may be interesting for general people, but not for us. And then we have this concept card. This concept card is also what I added for myself. Like I have read my standard book, but right now I generally am not able to find time to read it. That's why this will help, I think. Just concept which you can, if you are in traveling by metro, by train, by bus, you can access them and derive great value from them. So there is this Valor Mutiny of 1806, their causes, event, and significance. Chola and Pandya dynasty, royal title. Okay, they are so very add a great value. Then in the end, you have this Q&A. Q&A is also I added because of this belief that I have that it is not book that we take to our exam, it is our mind, and we have to sharpen our memory. And I always find it in my journey of preparation that if you can write these books in the form of one liner, that then you can very easily memorize them. So generally breaking down this stuff into its essential help you to memorize it. So actually the way I designed it is like a game where you just, if you think that this I already know about this one liner and the quality of one liner is not good and I would not like to see it again in my feed, okay, you just cancel it and you will not see it again. And if you think that okay, this is great interest to me, I want to learn it, then you can save it. Like I can show you current affairs, I can show you history. So basically if you want to see if this one liner quality is very bad and you don't want to see it, remove it from the field. If it's very good and you want to see it again and you want to learn it again, you just save it in your field. You can go to setting and see all the data that you have saved. This is what I wanted to present to you. If you find any great value in it, please use it and do tell your opinion about this tool. I will be covering more about this in other video, but for now I think I have given general outline of this website. Anyway, if I was not able to break it down more clearly, then fault is with me. I am not very good at this, so thank you for bearing it with me. Meet you next time.